Hi, we are here today representing a group of people from France, Denmark, Portugal and the UK who worked on a project called Co-Creating Welfare. So I am Gemma Pearce and my role is an associate professor in the Centre for Healthcare Research and the School of Psychological, Social and Behavioural Sciences at Coventry University in the UK.
Hi, I'm Frants Christensen and I'm working at University College Lillebaelt in South Denmark.
I'm Zélia Anastácio, working at the Research Center for Child Studies as an assistant professor at the University of Minho in Portugal.
What we did was talk to a range of people working in health and education organisations at local, regional and national levels across different countries involved. We wanted to find out if people knew about co-creation and what skills they needed to develop in order to actually do co-creation in real-world practice.
Before we carry on, let's explain what we mean by co-creation. Ultimately, it is a means of working together to develop services or products like an educational course or healthcare provision. But not in the traditional sense where people in the industry might assume they know what the problems are and think they know what the solution should be. When people do this, they can come up with ideas that don't actually work because that's not what people actually wanted.
Co-creation is a way of involving people that might use the service or product and anyone involved in paying for or creating it. So that right from the start of the process, the actual issue are understood and therefore the best solutions that are usable and useful can be made. This approach helps to ensure that the people receiving the service or product, like patients or students, have an equal voice to those delivering or making it, such as healthcare professionals or teachers.
And when we ask people working in health and education organisations, they often knew about co-creation and some were already trying to do this where possible. We found out that what people wanted was to know either how they could start doing this or how they could do it better. It felt like an abstract concept that people wanted to understand how to actually do it in real practice to help them make changes.
We found a key message to learn is that it is important that co-creation is started as a way of working right from the beginning and continued on as a process throughout, rather than just a one-off workshop. We found that people who are going to facilitate co-creation processes need to understand the power dynamics of the people they are involving and how to create working environments that help change this to equal voice across all people involved as a team.
Those facilitating co-creation also needed support in understand how to overcome barriers to getting people involved in co-creation and how to adapt materials to their specific contexts. They also wanted to understand the different methods of co-creation and the types of collaborations that can be formed in order to do co-creation.
So the publication that came from this work that we're talking about is about these competencies that people need to mediate co-creation. So from this, we developed a training course that we have tested and developed into free online tools and an ebook with flexible training materials that can be used to learn and understand co-creation and how to facilitate it. You can find our website to get free access to these by searching Co-Creating Welfare. And we also have a Twitter page at Co-Create Welfare. We would also like to acknowledge our funders of this project, who are Erasmus+.